So g'day folks, welcome to another PTP Fishing and welcome back to Enoggera Reservoir. So somewhere I've really looked forward to getting back to. Obviously this is very close to home for me. It's a waterway that I've enjoyed fishing in the past. Unfortunately, like a lot of the other southeast Queensland dams, the floods really affected this one quite badly. Lost a lot of fish over the wall, and because of that it's fished quite poorly in recent times. But you know, it's sort of, up until now, it's been really dirty. The water's looking really good this morning. Do I know what to expect? No, not really. I keep saying that all the way through, but again, when you haven't fished somewhere for a little while, it's really hard to know what's going to happen. Anyway, I guess you will see it as it unfolds. Welcome to another PTP Fishing from Enoggera Reservoir. Oh, hello. I got a fish. Come here. I was absolutely daydreaming. I've most probably been here mostly half an hour since I did the intro. And I was really starting to think, am I going to get a bite? And well, look at this. I certainly have. That's not a tiny fish either. Not super tiny anyway. Awesome. Well, how exciting is that? It's my first fish at Enoggera for most probably 12 months at least. Certainly before the floods anyway. Obviously got a few fish out of the creek that I relocated back in here. But that's very cool. Healthy fish, look at that. Every fin's in place. Big fat belly on it. I've stuck to those Rapala V-plays, the little 5cm ones. They worked at Kwongba for me. Thought I'd give it a try here, just a more natural colour. Awesome. So there you go, 285. So not a bad little fish. Feisty little fella anyway. See ya. What, the water's not clean by any means, is it? There's a fish. Feels like a small one, this one. That's alright. Oh, that's alright though. Any fish is a good fish as far as I'm concerned in Enoggera. Just shows that there's still catchable fish in here, particularly after we lost a lot of fish with the floods over the dam wall. So there's fish number 2. Again, not a big fish, but when you consider Enoggera Reservoir during the floods got up to, I think it was about 236%. So no wonder a lot of the fish, or certainly a lot of the bigger fish, decided to make their way down the creek. But the beauty of it is the BVA has done a great job of stocking this place. There's no SIPS permit money here, so it's all volunteer money. Fish have gone in, you know, there was sort of 10,000 fish go in December. There was a 4,000 fish stocking just recently, and they will all eventually grow to fish like this and obviously get bigger and bigger, because we know Enoggera, the growth rates are fantastic in this waterway. Thanks for coming. Oh, there's another one out of the same spot. 2 and 2 casts. Now that's not something I expected to happen today. So for those of you that haven't fished Enoggera, again I mentioned it's not part of the SIPS permit scheme, so if you want to support the stocking of this place, get in touch with the BVA, so the Brisbane Valley Anglers Stocking Group. Like I said, they've done a fabulous job of maintaining some stocking, and for those of you that have been asking me through Facebook and through the channel, are there catchable fish in Enoggera? I think that proves there are. So I'm absolutely stoked. Guy's a little bit bigger than the last one. The last one was 255, I think I may have mentioned that. But again, that little Rapala V-blade, I said 5 centimetre lipless crankbaits seem to be the way to go in Enoggera. Well, certainly for me they have been. Have always managed to get a few fish on them. And the V-blade's just another one to add to the collection. So a fraction bigger than the last one. 28 centimetres. Thanks for coming. See you when you're a little bit bigger. Surely I can't get 3 and 3 casts. Most probably not with that cast. Oh, it's a little bit better. Oh, there was a tap. Yep, got him. Oh, had him. Bugger. There you go. So the one thing I will say with the fishing in Enoggera is it does pay to cast into the little nooks and crannies, because that seems to be where the fish hide. So I've lost the front camera. It doesn't feel like it's swimming. Oh, tap again. So it pays to cast into the nooks and crannies because the fish do seem to sit in these little corners or at the little ends of them where there's a vantage point for them to come out and sort of whack stuff. So it pays just to be patient, throw into the little corners, throw beside all of the little lily pads and whatnot, and then hopefully you pick up a fish. I think I've missed my opportunity with the fish that was in there, because he had to go a couple of times and I missed him both times. Anyway, it's nice to know you can come to Enoggera, get a little bit of exercise, cast a line, and you've got every chance of catching a fish. Oh, wow, that's definitely a bigger bite. No, you stay away from those lilies. Oh, that's not quite the little fella that I've been getting. Oh, look at him go for the lilies. Get out of there. Oh, get out of there. Oh. Now, oh, please stay on, he's only just hooked. So did all the bigger fish go? The answer to that question is absolutely not. That is a huge Enoggera bass. I hope you can tell how excited I am. Check that out. That is a chunk. That is an absolute ripper for Enoggera Reservoir. If that's not a new PB for me, nothing is. That is an absolute cracker of a fish. And that's the reason I've been supporting the stocking of this reservoir trying to get people behind the BVA, because when there's fish like this, it's just another great reason to come to Enoggera Reservoir. At the moment, there's no stocked impoundment money, so fish like this have been put in through donations and the guys working hard doing barbecues, etc, etc. What a thumping fish, and what a great result to stocking Enoggera Reservoir. Wow. So one last look at that fish. So 395, definitely a PB for me here at Enoggera. Look at the girth of this fish. Look at how healthy that is. Such a healthy fish. Can be such a great fishery. Please get behind the BVA. Make a donation. This guy can go back in the water. See you, buddy. Oh, so happy. So happy. So while I'm still smiling about that last fish, there's that lure that I'm using. So that's a 5 centimetre V-blade. There's umpteen colours in this. I've just gone for something natural because certainly in Enoggera all of the bait fish in here are pretty small. They're all sort of little natives, but as you can see, as usual, my inline singles, these are the VMC mangrove inlines. Really starting to love this lure. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm lost for words, which is a little bit unlike me. Check those guys out, and I'm going to see if I can catch another fish. So I've gone from being stoked to get a bite to now being over the moon that I've got a new PB for Enoggera. Crazy. Now all I need to do is crack a 40 centimetre fish in here and wow. Gotta love bass. They hit so hard too, don't they? That was just a crazy bite. Just smashed it. Oh, there's another fish. Oh, this is turning into silly stuff now. Come here, buddy. Don't want you to disturb any more that are in there. Oh. Come here. Don't go in the lilies. Thank you very much. Little ones again, but that's all right. I don't think you get a wipe the smile off my face today. That is just sensational that there's fish in here that are big enough to eat lures. Gold. Absolute gold. Look at the sensational condition of these fish. It's only 25 centimetres, but fat as. See you, buddy. So quick update, after that bit of flurry of action, things have gone a little quiet. That seems to have coincided with the wind popping up, so that's a bit of a shame. It's making it very difficult to fish. Certainly one thing for sure is since all of the floods, and I guess the lake's sitting, or the dam's sitting at 100% or more ever since, the lily pads aren't as thick. I normally go and sit on top of the lily pads and try and flick into the little patches and the channels, but there's not as many lily pads to choose from at the moment. So I'm going to duck up into this corner where I'm at the moment, see if I can find another patch of fish. If I can't, well, I've already caught more than I expected to anyway. Let's see how I go. So that's it for another PTP fishing. It's very hard to be disappointed with today. 2.5 to 3 hours of fishing. I think I got 8 fish in the end, including a PB here for Enoggera Reservoir at 39.5 centimetres. I'm going to crack that 40 here one day. As I've mentioned all the way through the video, Enoggera Reservoir is not part of the stocked impoundment permit scheme, which means anybody can come and fish here. What it does mean too though is that the stocking is done through volunteers, through raising funds. So again, the Brisbane Valley Anglers stocking group is who you need to find. You'll find them on Facebook. Get in touch with them. If you're interested in donating some money, every dollar counts, and it just means a few more fish are in here, and hopefully fisheries gets off their hands or gets up off their backside and looks at putting Enoggera onto the stocked impoundment scheme so that it gets a regular stocking. Just a quick heads up with that to give you an idea. Lake Kawangba in 1 year gets as many fish put in it as Enoggera has done in 5 years. So that's the difference between stocked impoundments set up and funding through that, or volunteers doing barbecues, etc, etc. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're enjoying all of the videos. If you have, don't forget to like and subscribe. Say good day, make a comment, do all of those wonderful things, and I'll catch you next time from PTP Fishing. See ya. Stuck in one more fish.